Welcome back, my loves. This is going to be a reading for the collective today. Take it if it resonates, toss it if it doesn't. We have the blessed card here, so some of you are coming into your blessings. Some of you have been waiting for this for a long time, and things I see are starting to fall into place for you. You're getting all the joy, all the love, all the fulfillment, all the happiness that you've desired for so long now. So we have 22, which breaks down to the number 4, which is stability. Also, 2s can represent partnerships, relationships. So there's going to be a lot of harmony within relationships and partnerships in your life, stability regarding that area. We also have regeneration. So I feel like you've come from a past of difficulty, and now you're coming into your fullness. So you're coming into a new you. You're coming into a life where things are finally starting to regenerate for you, to grow for you. Okay, whereas in the past, there might have been a lot of destruction, a lot of challenges, okay, and just difficulties. Maybe for some of you, a lot of heartbreak and pain. So we have the 4 plus the 6, which is 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is talking about new beginnings. So there's some kind of new beginning here for you. Now we have the Thinker card in the reverse. So what this tells me is you may have been in your head a lot, reflecting, uncertainty, okay, very much in your head. This could have been confusion, negative thoughts. We also have a mask here. This could be a lack of authenticity in the past, okay, with what you wanted or what was going on in your life, okay, not really following or having the things that you desired in your life, maybe pretending like these were things that you wanted, but really you weren't into them, okay? So now, because this card is in the reverse, this tells me that this energy, you're breaking free from this energy of being in your head all the time, of overthinking, okay? Of being confused and unsure. And we also have 4 plus 4, which breaks down to an 8, which is the infinity symbol. So there's balance. There's some sense of balance coming in now where there wasn't balance before. We also have a clock here, which tells me that you could have been in this energy for quite some time. Excuse me. And I also see this face in the box. So there's been a disconnect in the past of your thoughts, okay, what you actually wanted or had in your life versus what you actually wanted in your life. Okay, there's some kind of a disconnect. So this is past energy. This is going away from you now. Look what came through. We have 2 of the same, almost identical cards that have the background of this banner, right? With the clock. And in this energy, you're thinking very deeply. There's a lot of reflection, confusion going on. Here, there's some kind of curiosity that's happening for you. You're curious, you want answers, okay? And I see that here you're just kind of not doing anything about your situation. You're just contemplating or sitting and thinking about things. And here you're maybe taking action in order to ask yourself why about a certain situation. Maybe, why did I make this decision? Why did I choose this for myself? So I see a lot of getting curious about this, and we're going to draw a clarifier to get more information. All right, so I actually see some action being taken and some kind of learning here happening, or some kind of, there's a 4 here that represents stability. So you're maybe trying to get stable. Then the next card I asked for a clarifier, we have mending. So this could be a relationship that you've let go of, that you've given up on. That this could be friendship, relationship, family, situation. Okay, it doesn't matter. But I feel like you've given up on this connection now at this point. You've no longer tried to mend this relationship or this friendship. Okay, you've let this go. Whereas before, maybe this person was very much involved in your life. And now, you've let go of this. Okay. Now, the 5 plus the 2 is a 7, which can indicate love. Okay, love connections. 7 can also indicate challenges, defensiveness. Can also indicate deep thought and contemplation, which we did see over here, right? So there you have it. So there's a moving on from a connection. The next card, we have a message in a bottle. So I feel like there's a lack of communication here because this card did come up in the reverse, the 1 plus the 5. The 6s often indicate relationships, partnerships, okay, community. It also involves balance and harmony in a relationship, unconditional love, nurturing, responsibility to something. And because it's in the reverse, I feel like all of that is showing me that this relationship is no longer working for you. And there's a lack of communication here, or all communication has stopped, because we have this telephone here and it's in the ocean, right? And it came up in the reverse. So I feel like no matter the distance, there's a lack of communication here. But for a time being, you are between different worlds. You're trying to focus on your new life and move forward and let go of this person. But then you would also get stuck in the past, in the confusion, in the reflection. Okay, maybe you entertain this relationship at times where you had a hard time letting it go. You would maybe go back to that person periodically. Okay, there's a man's face, if you can see, right in the center. So you could be a divine feminine that went through this, but it could be roles reversed. It could be a masculine that is letting go of a female partner as well. So take whatever resonates. But 3 is all about creativeness, building a life together, building things together. It also represents the connection of mind, body, and spirit, and being in harmony. So I feel like there was a lack of you being in harmony with your mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And the last card we have here is new life. So finally letting go of the old life, moving to your new life. Okay. Moving from being between worlds, back and forth energy, to finally embracing your new life. And that's to move forward without this person in it. And the 3 plus the 9 is 12. So 1 plus 2, again, is choosing yourself, choosing self-expression, creativity, just choosing yourself over this relationship, choosing to create a new world, a new life for yourself. And we do have the man's face again in this, in the background here, which is interesting to me. So what this is telling me is that you still might be hanging on to this person, although you have moved forward in a new direction. So this person might still be in your thoughts or on your mind, even though you've moved on with your new life here. There's definitely some deep spiritual healing going on here, deep wounds. And it might take a while to heal this. So be patient with yourself, okay? Yeah, the last card I pulled here is because this person was your soulmate. It's really devastating for you to let go of this. This person had the key to your heart, is what I'm seeing. And you didn't want to let this go, but you knew that it had to be done, okay? And that's why it's so painful. There was a lot of love here, but you knew that it wasn't right. 4 plus the 1 is the 5, so big time change. Big time struggle as well with this person. All right, lovelies, thanks for watching. Hope this resonated. If it did, give me a like and give me a follow. Thank you guys. Love you. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye.